Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters, for the perfect grace, perfect clarity, perfect peace that's here for each of us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity for wonderful peace. We thank you for the fantastic relationship we have with the angels. If we could breathe in, let's notice Archangel Michael and a dolphin. It's hard to tell if they're the same thing or let's notice the dolphin, which is the most prominent thing, coming right up to you. If we could just breathe into that and notice Archangel Michael behind the dolphin. So we'll just breathe in. And if we could, like the same way a dog would come up and get in your face and jump on you and such, let's let the dolphin do the same thing. If we could just breathe into this connection with the dolphin. And if we could feel right now, perhaps embracing the dolphin, that all the solutions are within the dolphin. The dolphin is the answered prayer. So if we could just breathe into that. And if we could say out loud specific kind of dolphin oriented language, dolphin, I welcome you. Thank you for being my answered prayer. Thank you for delivering good news to me. Thank you for all of my needs being met. Wonderful. So if we could breathe in and just embrace that dolphin, if we could feel right now instantaneously, telepathically, tuning into every single dolphin and porpoise in the world, millions and millions of dolphins and porpoises near Australia, near India, near Japan, near Australia, near Hawaii, in the ocean, near Canada, Iceland, Finland. So if we could just breathe into every single dolphin with their enormous consciousness, their enormous brains, being aware of you. And let's very simply just breathe in and just be aware of them. If we could say out loud and also telepathically to every dolphin, thank you so much. And to them all, we'll say, I'm aware of you too. So not in a fractured way, but in a highly engaged way. Let's notice love being dispersed in every direction, from you, to you, around you, to anyone and everyone you know, to all bodies of water. We'll include in our connection, our appreciation, manatees, beluga whales, whales, orcas, pilot whales, beautiful sea mammals who hold consciousness and peace. So if we could breathe in and feel the blue whale we've worked with multiple times in the last few months. Might be one blue whale, might be the collective blue whales. If we could just breathe into that blue whale, that majestic mammal, let's notice that blue whale paying attention to you and sending waves of sound to you that are perfectly healing. They're perfectly aligned with your body, perfectly aligned with your psyche, perfectly aligned with your healing. So if we could just breathe into that gift. And if we could very simply let's notice not bracing or withholding with the healing. If we could just breathe in feeling flexible and free and trusting that that healing coming from miles and miles away also is in the room with you right now. Let's let distance dissolve and feel the mighty whale and all the dolphins, porpoises, manatees, beluga whales, orcas, all of them loving you. If we could breathe into the sound healing from the blue whale that encompasses every single cell, If we could feel that healing going to everyone around you, including people who are struggling or you're having challenges with, if we could feel the shared experience right now of that sound healing, and if we could feel telepathically, perhaps on a different arc or a different wave, perhaps coming to your crown chakra, from the blue whale itself, saying, "This is my pleasure." So if we could breathe it in the same way that we identified all the different spaces where the dolphins exist, let's very simply just breathe in and let's notice this actual alive blue whale in an ocean. Let's very simply just notice you tuning in. Let's tune into that whale. And let's feel from that whale a broadcast of love directly to you and for you. And if you could notice Archangel Michael watching you like a security guard, and he's doing so you could relax even 1% more, 10% more, 20% more, and allow this experience. So let's notice Michael's covering all the bases, and you can very simply tune in and receive. Wonderful. We'll notice that blue whale. Let's notice dolphins joining that blue whale. Let's indeed feel the wonderful might, power, blessings, and grace of all the dolphins, porpoises, orcas, whales throughout the world. And if we could just breathe in, and if we could acknowledge them and do things that they can't do, if we could just say out loud to them, "Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you for caring for me. I, I acknowledge you, and I advocate for you. I speak for you." So let's just breathe into that exchange of energy. And with Archangel Michael, let's notice two things. It's very specific. If we could notice what it's like to keep your heart open as Archangel Michael clears your energy. So let's just breathe into those two things. Just breathing into your open heart in whale mode and letting Archangel Michael cleanse and clear your energy. So let's let him cleanse and clear any agitation from this day, any fear, any worry, any attachment. Wonderful. And with the presence of the whales and the dolphins and all those wonderful friends, if we could just breathe in and notice their presence with you. So in this held space with them and for them, if we could just breathe in and we'll lovingly notice what's possible in that held space, what's possible in the presence of the whales and dolphins and orcas, these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creatures. If we could just breathe in. And if that really is a question, what's possible in the presence of the whales and dolphins? Let's just breathe and notice what the answer to that is for you, which will be personal. Might be everything, might be specific things. And very simply, let's let in that held space, in this held space with the whales and dolphins, let's let all those things happen. Let's let extraordinary, deep, pervasive, and permanent healing happen. Let's let compassion and love open new doors and close existing ones. Let's let our understanding of exchanging energy, grace, and compassion and joy expand. Let's notice the gift of power that we have with our free will and our ability with our human voices to advocate for our friends without human voices. Let's notice what it's like we've been doing, to exchange energy, to exchange appreciation, and to feel great grace and great presence with us right now. As we did earlier with the dolphins, if we could feel right now, sense and know, and perhaps even see every dolphin, every porpoise, every orca, every manatee, every beluga whale, every whale, including your blue whale, paying attention to you right now, being aware of you right now as they swim, as they play, as they feed, that they're aware of you. So let's breathe in and let's become one with them, releasing the human whale dynamic and just being one. So we'll just breathe in. And let's indeed just notice this oneness experience. Noticing what it's like to be true, to be clear, to be aligned with the clarity present in dolphins and whales, and to notice the gifts that they give you and that you give them and that you give each other, the gifts that the universe gives us and that we revel in and give back to the universe with awareness, with happiness, with experiencing joy, with learning, and seeing how when we drop out of fear, we contribute to the universe. So we'll just breathe into all this goodness and the fullness of this experience. And let's indeed let this experience in this moment right now fill every single cell in your body. Their words, letting it anchor in your DNA. All 23 strands of DNA being different, being enhanced, evolving. If we could feel this energy of patience, joy, and relief. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in. Let's indeed notice everything being present right now. And like a flash, let's very simply notice what it's like to take one step further from being aware of the blue whale. Let's very simply just breathe in and become the blue whale. Enjoying changing form, being 100 feet long, majestic, peaceful, in flow, having all of your needs met in your environment. And we'll just breathe into all that. And let's very simply notice what you know in the core of your being by being the blue whale. And if we could just breathe into that. And letting all that you are absorbing, is the word they're using, absorption, just absorbing all this information, this different state of being, all that goodness, all that peace, all that love. And we'll notice greatness and goodness here right now. And with wonderful generosity, perfect peace, and ease, just very simply breathe in. And let's let you become you again. We'll say out loud to the blue whale, thank you for that experience. And if we could say out loud your own name, I'm Mark again. With your own name, I am Mark and I am emboldened. I am Mark and I am healed. I am Mark and I am free. I am Mark. Wonderful. We'll just breathe into all that. Wonderful. If we could notice globally all these dolphins and whales tipping their hat to you, perhaps jumping with joy, swimming fast, having fun. So we'll just breathe into all that acknowledgement. And in response, we'll say out loud to them, I acknowledge you. Thank you. And with generosity, peace, and ease, we acknowledge and thank Archangel Michael for holding space. We honor ourselves for this experience. And we choose to recognize how unlimited we are, how graceful we are, how dynamic we are, how flexible we are, how powerful we are, how healthy we are. And with so much gratitude and peace, we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and all the archangels and ascended masters. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity right now for wonderful peace, perfect grace, and unbelievable love. We celebrate all this goodness right now. And we see treasure, peace, harmony, and joy, and possibilities. We choose to release limitation. They're quoting the Laverne and Shirley theme of like never heard the word impossible. So if we could just breathe into that as we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God. I forgot where I was, we'll say it again. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters, for all the goodness, all the grace, all the peace, and all the love that is here right now. We're so grateful for this opportunity to connect deeply with dolphins, whales, orcas, belugas, pilot whales, and manatees. We celebrate life right now, knowing that everything truly is in perfect and divine order, and we're grateful for all this good. And with generosity, peace, and ease, we quite simply and lovingly ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time, and so it is.